Thank you all for watching. Welcome back. You're watching All the Beer No Idea. I'm Baz. Now, we've got a Dutch beer coming up now. I've just done a German one. I was on the internet trying to suss out how to pronounce it all properly. I think it kind of worked. We got a Dutch one now, and I'm doing the old how to pronounce this. So I do apologise to anyone out there that sort of listens to me and goes, "What's he doing? He's murdering it." I apologise. I'm English and I struggle with English, never mind Dutch. So quickly before we get going, I'm going to mention actually, I was going to really treat you guys. I mean, hopefully the last German beer that I've done is going to be good to watch and an interesting view, hopefully. Hopefully this Dutch beer that I'm doing now is going to be an interesting view for you all. But I was going to do a Belgian one and it was going to be something real special. But I didn't really get it out the fridge early enough. So it was still quite cold. It needs to be room temperature, I would say. And it wasn't. And I got very close to reviewing it and I thought, quite possibly, if I review it now, I'm not going to do the beer justice. So I ignored that one. But I really do want to start banging out some of these big, strong Belgian beers. So keep your eyes open for that. So that's that rubbish out the way. And if you don't want to watch all this, flick through a minute and a half or something, and then you might see me start reviewing. But incidentally as well, another quick thing. I found a beer reviewer on YouTube, and I think he actually commented on Northern Southerner Beer Reviews, one of his videos. So I clicked on him, check him out. Now I've only watched a couple of videos of his. I haven't hammered watching his channel, but what I have watched is really good. And this bloke is Andy's Beer Reviews. Surprisingly, when I clicked on his thing, he only had 181 subscribers. Now, I only noticed that after I'd watched one of his videos. And I paid him compliments on that video that I watched because he comes across, he speaks really well, much better than this thing here. He speaks really well. His reviews are informative, they're quick. He reminded me very much along the lines of Dean, for watching Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews. And I enjoyed that and I like that. So I've watched a couple of his. He's also got an outtakes video, which is hilarious. So go and check the guy out. Give him some support. Give him a sub. Yeah. And that's it. I'd like to give a few beer reviewers a shout out at some point, especially if they're sort of, I don't know how new he is, but from what I've seen, I think the guy deserves more subs. So go and check him out. And that's it. So I'm going to stop rambling now. We're going to get on with the beer review. Hopefully I'm going to pronounce all this right. So we are off to Holland. And we're off to a brewery that I've never had anything from. And it's Browerij Noordt, or Noordt. Browerij Noordt, and they're out of Rotterdam. Not Rotterdam. Sounds so common, don't I? They're out of Rotterdam in Holland. And this is a bottle of their Noordt single, and it's American wheat ale coming in at 4.5%. This is you can see the size of the bottle, a 330ml bottle. Got this from Beerwolf. 12 beers, 36 or 37.99. So just over £3, free delivery on the case, but there was a lot of beers that I've not had, so I wanted to do them. So yeah, there we go. Plain branding, if you like. I do like the old bottle cap. There's the old N. So I've got my wheat beer glass. Granted, it's the wrong brand, but we are going with that. So let's get this out, get it into a glass, see what we get, and hopefully it ain't going to fly open when I. Yes, and that's exactly what it wanted to do. It wanted to burst out that bottle and make me look a complete twat, didn't it? And look at that. Jesus, that is one lively beer. Obviously, these glasses, with their shape, going narrow, they are looking at creating a big head. Well, what can I say? Really, not a great pour. It's a lively beer, clearly. We can tell that. The carbonation in there, I'm not sure if it's... Do you know what? To me, that's a sign of a good beer. I don't even think this glass is nucleated. Look at the head it's creating, and that's just getting bigger. It's looking along the lines of a Belgian wheat ale. It says American wheat ale. You know, Blue Moon, that the American sort of stuff do. That's along the Belgian lines of a wheat ale. rather than the German side. So it's a hazy sort of lemon colour. Absolutely shitloads of carbonation. We've got Ed that's bigger than the beer that I've got in there. So I don't think I'm going to have much joy actually getting us aromas out of it. I will give it a sniff, but if it means that I've got to just dive in and have a drink, and then we'll go back and do the aromas. So let's have a go with the nose anyway, see what we get. Yeah, it does smell nice. You are getting that typical wheaty sort of Belgium style, if you like. I know it's saying American thing, ignore me playing with the laptop. Oh, hang on, we got a pool sink here. Yep, we got something going on in the background, so yes. Yeah, where were we? We'll dive in on the nose again. Citrus, coriander, wheat. Smells very sort of light, very fresh. Yeah, so I mean that's all I can really pick up. I'll maybe have another go afterwards, but for now, let's dive in with the taste and see what we get. Cheers. Oh, that's real. Real. I mean, it's lovely. Let's get that bit straight. That is lovely. You get that, with these wheat beers, you get that sort of lemon citrus thing. And it's always sort of quite like, this is real zesty. Really punching you in the face with that sort of zestiness for me. For the sort of style of beer, it's got a decent body to it. Is quite carbonated. What I expect as well. Look at that, I ain't got much beer left, have I? You've got to be quick. It's a good job I got half a bottle left, isn't it? Anyway. It's very smooth in the mouth. Although you're seeing all that carbonation in there, it certainly doesn't tear your mouth apart inside. It's nice and gentle. It's smooth to drink. I think we're going to have to knock this back and then we'll get some more in there. So we'll see what we can do now, and we'll carry on again. But it is one lively beer, but very tasty, very tasty. I might just have to keep taking a load of the head off this beer, I think. So like I said, nice body on the beer for what it is. Carbonation looks wild, nice and soft in the mouth. It is smooth to drink. Taste wise, it's got very subtle sort of wheaty taste in it. You're getting that spiciness in it, and that's the spice in it, that coriander sort of spicing going on in there is really nice. It's not overpowering, but it's not so low that you sort of it's muted. It's bang on. Excuse me. That zesty sort of lemon orange thing that I said before, you really get that, and it's more of a sweet lemon, sweet orange, zesty citrus sort of taste. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I do apologise for the gas. I had a German beer before that went down in about 10 minutes, full of gas. This one's quite gassy as well. Really light, really refreshing. If you're not keen on that big sort of zesty hit in a beer, this won't be your thing. Because for me, that zesty citrus sort of thing going on is big in flavour, but it's nice. It's got a sweetness to it. It's definitely a summer beer. You know, like I said, summer, if it's 25, 26 degrees, you could session the arse out of this. And even only at 4.5%, I think you would drink it so quick. Not only would you get bloated with gas, but you would end up in a bit of a mess. So although this is saying American wheat ale, I mean, it's still sort of very much along the lines of a Belgian wheat beer, which, like I say, the American wheat ones tend to go along that. I think it would have been more fair to call it a Belgian wheat ale. 4.5%, you're not getting that. It drinks lovely. Is there a gentle bitterness in there? I think there might be. Yeah, although there's a sweetness, there is a gentle bitterness in there. But Noordt single American wheat ale, although let's just call it a wheat ale, is a belter. Really, really lovely. Wrong time of year for me to be drinking this, but if you see this about, pick it up. I mean, if you want to say American wheat ale and compare this to Blue Moon, worlds apart, worlds apart. £3 a bottle, worth every penny. So yeah, thumbs up from me for this. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Subscribe to the channel if you like. If you don't, it doesn't matter. But just incidentally, I'm 10 away from the big 1,400. I want to get there. If you watch my channel and you haven't subscribed, but you still continue to watch it, do me a favour, subscribe to us. It'll be much appreciated. I'm not desperate, but it's always nice to get to another landmark, isn't it? So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry I've bored you for too long. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you again on another beer review. Cheers.